Hello and welcome. This is not so live. This is episode 22 and this is double R. So thank you to anyone that's viewed the videos or given them a like. It is much appreciated, and I can't believe I'm on episode 22. It's been just over 3 weeks now, and I've tried to do daily, keeping them roughly under 15 minutes. I think the longest one I've done was just over 30 minutes long, and I've tried to keep the topics as interesting as I possibly can. I know some videos have got a few more views than others, and I know some haven't got many, but that's just the way it is. You can't expect tons of views on every single video, especially when you ain't long started. So this episode today I'm going to be talking about music. Not really done music as an episode. I've spoke a bit about history, I've spoke a little bit about sports figures, well, mainly just one sports figure, that was the boxer. Mainly I've done films and TV shows. I did a feature on wrestling as well, so I thought I'd do one on music. It does feature films. I thought I'd talk about songs, or mention songs that were in films, so it just makes it easier to talk about. So I've written a list down of songs featured in different films. I've also written the artist that sung them, and I've written the year the film was released. So the top of the list was Moon River, sung by Audrey Hepburn, from the film Breakfast at Tiffany's, and this film was released in 1961. Not actually watched the film. The only thing I know about the film was, I'm sure there was a song, Breakfast at Tiffany's, sung by Deep Blue Something back in the mid-90s. Another film I've not watched is City of Angels, which came out in 1998, and the Go-Go Dolls sung Iris. This was the song for the film. I think the song's great, never watched the film. And another song that's quite popular and I've heard a few times was Simon and Garfunkel, Mrs. Robinson, but I've never watched the film The Graduate from 1968. Also, I've never seen Saturday Night Fever from 1977, but I definitely heard the Bee Gees' Staying Alive. So they are just the films on the list. I know of the song and I've heard the songs quite a few times, but I've never seen the films. So back to the top of the list. So another film I've saw a couple times, but the artist and the song, it's Roy Orbison and Pretty Woman, from the film Pretty Woman 1990. A film that I actually enjoy watching, and a song that is actually quite catchy was the Will Smith song Men in Black, from the film Men in Black, way back in 1997. It's probably my favouriteest out of the Men in Black films. Another film, sorry I missed this one out, that I've not watched but I enjoyed the song, was Coolio, Gangsta's Paradise. That was from the film Dangerous Minds in 1995, and it stars Michelle Pfeiffer. Not watched the film, but I do love the song. Ray Parker Jr. sung Ghostbusters for the film Ghostbusters in 1984. I'm sure that song features in all of the Ghostbusters films though. So obviously it's just, but I am just focusing on the first Ghostbusters. Another tune I've not heard a lot, I'm sure it was on the radio the other day though, was Randy Newman's You've Got a Friend in Me from the film Toy Story way back in 1995. There's quite an old one, Julie Garland, Over the Rainbow, from the film The Wizard of Oz. This film was released in 1939. There's Survivor with Eye of the Tiger from the film Rocky 3 in 1982, and also Survivor again with Burning Hearts from the film Rocky 4 in 1985. Pardon me, apologies. We have AC/DC with Highway to Hell and Shoot to Thrill from Iron Man 2 in 2010. We've got Pharrell Williams with Happy from Despicable Me 2 in 2013. That song is one of my feel-good tunes. It don't matter what time of day it's played, it just makes me feel good. And also I enjoy the Despicable Me movies. It'd be great to own a Minion, if I'm honest. Apart from the fact I like to blow stuff up, and that I think them quality. Gave me words mixed up. Aerosmith, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing from the film Armageddon in 1998. We have Smash Mouth with All Star. Now this featured in Shrek and also in Rat Race from 2001, but the film Rat Race also featured Who Let the Dogs Out. This was sung by the Baha Men of the same year, 2001. Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You from the film The Bodyguard in 1992. Now I tried to watch The Bodyguard, but I've never watched it all the way through. I don't know, I either get distracted or I fall asleep. That's nothing against the film, but just being honest. Berlin with Take My Breath Away from the film Top Gun 1986. I'm sure there's a few other songs from Top Gun, but I've not mentioned them on the list. And the last one is Wiz Khalifa, See You Again, which was sung in Fast and Furious 7 back in 2015, and everyone knows the song was a sad song, to be fair. So yes, that was the list of songs. Not featured every movie song. I know there's a lot more out there, so if I've missed one out, please leave it in the comments and I'll mention it in the next video. I'll be doing another video on Friday, so I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the week. And I'll be back then. I will see you all soon.